Chapter 16. The Bhagavatas said, the life story of Mahatma Shivaji, who was the true follower of righteousness, was narrated by you, the all knowing. It was wonderful. How could you narrate the story of the ruling king in the midst of the great seers who were unshakably immersed in the devotion of Sri Panduranga, who was filled with wisdom and lack of attachment? What a wide difference there is between the self-renowned Ramadasa and Shivaji attached to the kingdom. How could King Shivaji be a disciple of Sri Ramadasa? Sri Sadguru said, the righteous Shivaji was not a mere king with royal attachments. He was a great Bhagavata like Ambarisha and others. Riding on a very swift horse, he used to engage in wars only in order to protect the humble and the noble ones. In spite of his wars and success, he did not find pleasure in them. His detached mind was interested only in having the company of sadhus which was filled with Harikirtan alone. Due to the mercy of his guru, Sri Ramadasa, Goddess Bhavani appeared before him and handed over a sword in person. Only with that sword he could drive away Muslim groups, get possession of his kingdom, and received unhindered success everywhere. The universal preceptor and the fountain of compassion, Sri Ramadasa, composed the holy work named Dasabodham and gifted it to Shivaji. One day, Shivaji, who was interested in the bliss emanating from the company of sadhus, came to Tukaram and was listening to him singing in praise of Sri Hari. The limitless, compassionate Tukaram called Shivaji to his presence and made him very happy with Hari Kirtan. Hari, Vittala, Govinda, the bestower of boons, to Pundarika, Panduranga, thus sang Tukaram very melodiously playing on the veena. Listening to this music, Shivaji felt very happy. He was dancing and singing along with that Mahatma. All the sadhus were surprised to see this enthusiasm and interest of King Shivaji in Harikirtan. The Muslim king, enemy of Shivaji, came there getting information through his spies that Shivaji was unarmed and was engaged in Haribhajan. That Muslim king came there unexpectedly with a large army to capture Shivaji. Hearing this, the courageous Shivaji was frightened. He came to Tukaram in all humility. Shivaji said, I have got an urgent piece of work. I am leaving now. Please give me permission. I have been cleansed by your very darshan. It is really a great pleasure to have the darshan of the sadhus, even for a second in this world which is afflicted with many evils and frightening like a big ocean. Let me, the less fortunate and the man crazy of wars, be blessed with your darshan very often. I am ashamed of my valor and enthusiasm in fighting, for I do not have time to engage in meditation on Lord Sri Hari. Sri Tukaram replied, O king, I do not think it is right to leave the company of the sadhus now. Hence, I prevent you from going. Casting off all fears, continue your Harikirtan. Singing in praise of Lord Panduranga will eliminate all dangers and shower blessings. It is the greatest good of all that is good and benevolent. Sri Sadguru continued, thus pacified by the wise Tukaram, the king, devoid of tears, carried on the praise of Sri Vittala, the Lord of Devi Rukmini. The king ignored the Muslim king holding the sword and respected Tukaram holding the veena. The same night, the courageous and wicked Mughal king came there along with many other Mughals. At that time, Sri Bhagavan appeared there due to his Maya in the form of Shivaji and went out riding on the horse. Those Mughals considered the treasure chest of compassion, the spouse of Devi Rukmini, Sri Panduranga, who had come in the form of Shivaji, to be true Shivaji and chased him. The greatest of the exponents displaying magical arts, Lord Vittala, who had come in the disguise of King Shivaji, entered the thick forest and disappeared. The aliens searched for him here and there for a long time, and failing to capture him, they returned to the town. but the real Shivaji was engaged in singing and listening to the glory of Sri Panduranga in the great joy throughout the night, free of all concerns. Thus ends chapter 16, entitled Shivajiraja Charitam 2 of Book 8 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.